So I'm in downtown right now. I've been getting used to the environment over here. One, because I want to film more content out here. Just because I love I guess like the atmosphere, the like people. There's so many people of all different types and places and colors and shapes, and the fashion low-key be hitting here. So would you like behind? But I'm also practicing like getting in public and vlogging, or necessarily just creating content, or actually, to sum it up the right way, is do whatever the fuck I want to do and not. I was on it. I went from living in Venice Beach to basically full-on Los Angeles now. And yes, there is a difference. So obviously based on, is this shit blurry, bro? There we go. Yes, there is a difference, but it's almost like better in my opinion, because there's more places to go than just the beach. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, the beach was nice, but it's like you only had one place to go, and that was it. Like, you're only so far until you can't anymore. But it's funny when I'm vlogging low-key, people look at me like I'm an animal or something, but I am. I'm just a dog. They don't know yet. So today is actually 200 days sober. Alcohol, vape, weed, nicotine, any other drug there is. And every time I'm walking, everyone's always like, you need some weed? I get it. I guess I still look like a pothead. I love that now, because now I get to say no without feeling any way, I mean, it's such a weird thing that like saying no is now a superpower than like making me feel uncomfortable based on someone offering me something that I don't want, and I hesitate on making a choice. So 200 days is a long time. If you struggled with addiction, you should know 200 days is a long time in terms of that space of mind. But I honestly can't even remember. I can't even feel like it's been 200 days, just because of the consistent determination I've had, and honestly how much it's phased out of my space. I can't even remember what it felt like to be high, because now I'm so high on life. It's such a different feeling that you really wouldn't think about too much when you get there, when you decide to stop. That, and two, necessarily drinking wasn't too much of my problem, but I only felt like I drank because I would just go out. I wouldn't be drinking solo. I'd be smoking or, you know, doing other things. And then two, like the vape was like so overwhelming, and I would wake up and just hit the vape would be the first thing I do. I'm already at some level like already attached to my phone, right? Just because that's something that we also face. I can't see nothing on here, nor alone can I, god damn, she was gorgeous. Not let alone can I fucking see my own shit. I'm across the road, hold up. Oh shit, this is not the space to cross. Oh no, we got it. Okay. I think that's gonna be fine. I'm putting this video out, one, just because one day I want to have the memory, I want to have the moment to be like, yo, watch this again, and if maybe I'm struggling in the future. But also to anyone who hasn't made it 100 days, or someone who hasn't made it one day, you know, like, this is for you, this is to help you get there. If you need some motivation to know that someone else is. Now, the key factors on how I did this was a lot of failure, okay? It was a lot of just trying, you know? Like, and if I failed, and then I felt really bad about it, and then I tried it again. I'd smoke, I feel bad, I'd try it again. You know, these things are what shape you is failure. Whether it's with addiction, success in business, or anything else, like, it's failure. So, you know, when I decided to implement this into my lifestyle for real, I decided that this isn't gonna be anymore a joke, and I gotta really take it serious, because at this point, you know, not only was it just about, I guess, addiction in itself, but it was about how far can I take it? How far can I take it for myself? Because 200 days is really, I mean, nothing in a blip of your life. And yeah, I mean, really, think about your whole life and how far 200 days really is. Like, it's nothing. So, you know, and especially too, like, you know, I believe if it wasn't for the weed, the mushrooms, a little bit of this and that, I wouldn't be the man I am today. But there's a point that's called like substance abuse, and in my journey, I didn't need the substances anymore to heal. They had healed me at a big moment, but I needed them more to understand what I had going on. Now the healing comes from taking the moment away from it and then actually applying those things it taught you to really understand what it is I need to do. You know, because that's necessarily the vision right there, is really going like, oh wow, like this is the magic. Great, but cool, learn about it, see different dimensions, go into different places, feel good, relax, you know, get a different perspective shift. But then there's only so many times you could do that, and there's a vibration that comes with drugs and alcohol, and at a certain point you either are going to rise above that or you're going to stay below it. So that's why you feel like you constantly need it just to feel good or to be social. I mean, dude, if I was to smoke right now, I could not be out in downtown Los Angeles just walking around with my vlog set up. I mean, I don't think you see what I'm holding, but it's a pretty extensive setup that definitely grabs some attention, just because I'm that kind of guy, you know. I'm the real deal. So I got the real shit. So I really be walking around like I'm vlogging and shit, not giving a fuck. Cause I don't, but I used to when I did the drugs. It just like, it put your insecurities lower. How often are you, you know, smoking the za or the vape that you're hitting? Is it causing anxiety every day? You know, because it was for me. And two, you know how much money I've been saving? You know how much money I've been saving not spending on a vape anymore or weed? Yo, I've saved so much money I can buy myself a whole new camera just because how much money I've saved. I don't think you understand what that really means. But add it up, you know. I don't know where you're at, but your vape's probably $20. You're probably spending that every week or every 2 weeks. Plus you're spending probably $60 on an eighth. You know what I'm saying? Then you're spending wraps. You gotta buy a lighter every day. You know, I've had the same lighter now for 200 plus days just because I no longer use it all the time. And I only use my what was I saying? I only use my lighter when I'm lighting incense. So when I'm lighting incense, that's the only time now, or my sage or my Palo Santo. So we're really out here walking around. It's kind of crazy. People be like, yo, what's your YouTube? Just cause they see it's like that. It's just like that. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just here to motivate. So posting more content any way I can and getting out of my comfort zone the more and more. I was just journaling earlier about the 200 days saying, you know, I mean, realistically, it's nothing. You know, keep going, keep pushing, make it another 200 days, because another 200 days is over a year. That was my goal, was can I go 1 year of my life without smoking or using a substance to feel closer to who I am? And I'll tell you this, the more I don't use a substance, I feel closer to who I am. It's a weird thing, we do. I don't know who told us that this is gonna make you feel more you. So, you know, and certain people know. They don't need to. They've adapted principles that align with that mentality. So it really is just that. It really is just that simple in terms of the space of mind that you need to have. Because I don't know, I'm just so happy, and like I didn't even realize, like, it feels like a birthday to me. It feels more like prideful than having a birthday. And two, the older I'm getting, by the way, I'm about to turn 29 in this summer. It's November right now. So that's kind of crazy, yo. Like 29 is like that, you're almost there, but that's like the best prime time of your life, is like your early 30s and stuff like that. And the more wisdom you know, like I laugh still when people in their 20s tell me how much they like know stuff, because I'm like, dude, I've been there. You don't know shit, you know. Like, we don't know a goddamn thing, but somehow, like, there's just this level of like being at that place that you're at makes it feel that way. But I don't know, I just laugh at the concept. But yo, 200 days is I think that's over a year. I'm pretty sure that's over a year. So or over half a year, my bad. Over half a year. And yeah, I'm just any way I can motivate, any way I could share my experience, help someone else grow, I would love to do it through content creation, creativity, and one speaking. So the more and more I've learned this, I just feel like there's a passion deep inside of me that's to help other people heal and be able to speak the way I'm speaking now. Like, I didn't used to speak like this. Why? Because I just questioned things. Was I right? I have no idea. I'm pretty much gonna cut this in those clips where I got distracted, and then that's it. I'm not cutting anything else. That sometimes is like the best clips you can actually make, is like the less cuts might be the most organic or the authentic, and I'm just trying to now display the most organic self I can show you online through my gear. So my voice and my personality and the things. And then I was sweating because my backpack straps were like creating heat. But yeah, no, I appreciate you listening if you were listening, and thank you so much for hitting subscribe, following the journey. More content's coming out like crazy. That's what I'm doing now, is just trying to get a flow in my new environment. Guys, a huge thing is coming early December. It's the biggest thing probably I've done in 5 years, for not just me but you as well, the brand and the vision as well, that's going to be taking place. But it's not official. I don't know. I'll know on December 6th how official it is, and then right as I know it's official and everything's finalized, I'm gonna let you know as soon as possible. So don't even trip. But I can't wait to share that with you, because this is a big part of my future and the brand itself. So make sure you stay tuned for that in December, because December 6th is like 8:30 in the morning. I have this big meeting, or if I tell you what it is, it's gonna give it away. But I have a meeting thing in the morning on December 6th, so it's gonna finalize everything, pushing forward to take this to the next level, the way I've always seen it to. And I'm just happy. Anyone that's came in my journey, negative, positive, thank you, because you have allowed me to be where I'm at now, and I couldn't thank you more for that.